My. Look what we have here. You know, I smelled you from a long way away. A very developed olfactory nerve. You remember when we were in, gosh, what was it? 5th, 6th, 7th grade together? And the science teacher, biology I think, talked about the olfactory nerve. We giggled, because it sounded like old factory nerve. And yet how apropos that you're walking toward me from an old factory. Now I feel like giggling. But we're grown men, and we don't giggle, do we? So let's sit here, arms folded, arms akimbo, whatever you prefer, and just relish this silently, be quietly amused by our history together on this planet. I want to know something. I don't know if you're going to tell me, but I still want to know. Why were you in that junkyard? Were you rummaging for something? I love junkyards, but I won't go there. I'm too judgmental of junkyards. But I had a feeling that you would be out here rummaging, as per the usual. I was looking for your soul. Okay. That's a new one. Yeah. But I figured out after all this time, that's what I've been looking for. Is your soul out here. Are you insulting me? Why would I dare to insult my twin? You use that term loosely, but you use that term to injure me. I lost my twin. Be careful when you use that word. No matter how close we may be, that word is still special to me. I still haven't found your soul yet. Just a side note. There's a lot of concrete slabs out there with that rebar coming out. I had to lift those concrete slabs. I had to take some rebar in one hand and some rebar in another and lift a whole slab of concrete just to see if your soul was underneath that, man. I don't know what has become of you. I knew that we were out of contact. I looked at pictures of you on Facebook. Great pictures, but that's what cued me in. That's why I came, looking for you, my brother, from another There's no soul in those photos. You have got so much success. You've got a great woman, building your business from scratch. It's all really great, man. But this is where we played when we were kids. And this is why I summoned you out here. Because this is the last time I felt your soul. Bro. Right here. Right here. And then you just, you know. Oh, man. Harvard Business School, Wharton Law. What happened to you, man? What happened to you? Is that a rhetorical question? Do you really want to know? I would like to know. How'd you lose your soul? Because I can't imagine that all of your achievements compensate for that deficit right here in you. Was it worth it? Is it a Faustian bargain, Mephistopheles? You don't know what it takes to succeed in this world. That allegory of selling your soul to the devil, it's not an allegory. You have to do it. Or you'll never succeed. Well, okay, man. So it's pointless for me to be out here in this junk looking for your soul, I suppose, 'cause, well, Mr. Mephistopheles took off with it some time ago, didn't he? Everybody who is successful in this world has found a way to live without a soul. Every single one. When you look on your TV set, there's that vacuous gaze. All of them have done what I have done. Do we regret it? What is a soul? It's pretty overrated once you start to think about it. What is a soul? Here you are, rummaging through trash, picking up concrete slabs, exhausting yourself, I would say, for some noble ideal. Give me a break. I don't need a soul. What gives you the impression that souls are necessary? I'm getting along just fine. Me and my homies. And it's only people like you who can tell the difference. Most people can't. Yeah. That's really tragic. You sold your soul. You and all the people on TV. That's the criterion for getting on TV. Hey, check your soul at the door. Come on here, Mr. Soulless. The issue is that these other people watching the soulless people on TV can't tell because their souls are too young. And the problem? You don't see how fucked up that is? Why should that be fucked up? You've described it perfectly. The soulless control the youthful souls. Youthful souls don't know the difference, do they? I suppose if I were like you, I would care what you're talking about. But I don't. You don't care. Not in the least. You don't care that you don't have a soul. If I had a soul, I would care. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? It's not really a problem for me, is it? It's you people. You're not young souls. Yeah, you're either average-aged souls or old souls. You're the only group of souls that has a problem with people like me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Having a soul is such a problem. I don't see why people wouldn't just give it up. Well, I don't know. See, I've never been without a soul, so I don't know what it would be like. I look at you, I can tell that there's nothing going on, but I don't know what would make you tick. Why would you do anything? Why did you come here today? You know, to meet your former best friend. And I can't say you're my best friend anymore, because I'm not going to be best friends with a soulless person, if I could even call you that, a person. Why would you come here? I get a lot of perks if I recruit people. So you came here to recruit me, to give up my soul, and then what? What do I get for that? Well, you get what you want. You get what you want. So you've got a talent. We make sure that you have the open doors for that talent. You're a musician, you're a magician, you're a mathematician, whatever. We keep the options open for you so that you can progress as far as you like. Granted, there are other people who have been on this path longer than you, so you won't surpass them. They get that prestige of their commitment. People who have given up their soul 25, 30 years ago aren't eclipsed by newbies like you, if you were to give up your soul. That's really the only ceiling. There is an honor system in place. Oh. Well, first of all, do you have any idea how nuts this conversation is for me? I don't much care. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay. So I wasn't gonna be able to find your soul out here in the refuse, was I? It's not there. I appreciate the little shtick of calling me out here. It is amusing. It is ironic. Because I have an offer for you, and you were going to perhaps offer me my soul back. Good luck with that. My soul is in a vault. Not even I can get it. It's permanently secure, as they like to say in the business. The business? Yeah, this is a business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. If you're going to remove someone's soul, not me, I wouldn't remove someone's soul, but if the soul is going to be removed, there is an extraction process which requires absolutely sophisticated, multi-million-dollar technology. And then there's the storage facility, and there's the security, and there's the entire hierarchy that oversees the process of extraction. Yeah, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Where is it? Oh, it's underground. Where it should be. Am I the only person who thinks that's absolutely fucking sick and psycho? No. There's plenty of people who think that. Don't usually recruit those people. You've got to be willing to give up your soul. But there's a lot of rewards. And to be honest with you, I can barely remember my time before I gave up my soul. When you gave up your soul, you give up the memories of your previous life with that soul. And then all your memories from that moment onward are fresh. Wait a minute, but you said that you remembered our childhood. Yep, I do. But you don't have those memories. Well, I can, someone like myself can upload them from the cloud if I really want to. You pinged me. I didn't know who you were. So I uploaded that data from the cloud and found out that, oh yeah, you were my former best friend from middle school. God, that is so fucking wild. So you're telling me that your memories from your soul are in the cloud and you can access them anytime? I can, yes. Not everyone who's given up their soul can do that, but I can do that. Wow. You can do that because after 10 years you get access. Wow. It's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah. But why would you want to give up your soul? Well, we already went over that, didn't we? Okay, so there are two reasons why you'd want to give up your soul. One, for all the success. And two, is the misery of having a soul. Like, I haven't been miserable since I gave up my soul. I've been successful since I gave up my soul. You're not successful, and you are miserable. Yeah, that's true. I'm not giving up my soul, but my misery is not as easily understood as you might think. The reason I'm miserable is because I'm in a world full of soulless people who are controlling me. How can I have happiness if the people at the top are soulless? And they are creating an entire architecture of misery for me to live in. This trauma matrix, this prison planet. Well, all you have to do is join us. Give up your soul. That's why I'm here. You recruited me, and I'm recruiting you. I didn't recruit you. You saw something on my Facebook profile. You saw a look in my eyes or something that was missing from my eyes. It's true, my soul is not there. You were going to find my soul for me. You're very convinced I didn't have one, which is surprising, because I don't. And I'm impressed that you even recognize that. Most people don't. That was enough for me to come here. I didn't know that my childhood best friend was an old soul, but I will tell you something. Once I found that out, well, you became irresistible. Because if I can recruit an old soul, I get a lot of prestige. If you can recruit an old soul to do what? An old soul to sell their soul. I don't even get that. I don't even get that. How do you incentivize a soul to sell itself? Look, you come up to me and say, hey, I'm gonna give you all these things if you give me your soul. And then if that happens, and I say, oh yeah, sure, then through this extraction process, my soul gets shunted away into some cage. I guess. We haven't covered that. That's my guess. Who am I right now without my soul? Because whoever I am was the one, I'm the individual or entity that's agreeing to give up my soul. Well, what's left when the soul is gone? Right? What is left? Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm asking you. What's left after you sold your soul? Like, what are you? What are you? I'm a soulless human being. No, there's something else there. Because if you were a soulless human being, the soul was extracted, something else has got to be animating that body. Something else has got to be making that body function. So what the fuck is inside you when your soul is over there in fucking Fort Knox? Interesting that you should say Fort Knox, isn't it? I don't know, why would that be interesting? Because that's where they keep the gold. Yeah? So? You ever thought about why gold is so valuable? No? Well, I mean, it's pretty. Yeah. The soul is trapped in gold. That's why it's so pretty. That's why it's the basis, or was the basis, for these monetary systems, backed by gold, backed by souls. You want to know what happens when someone sells their soul and it goes into a bar of gold? Perceptive. Very perceptive. I could see that we were best friends for a reason. You're a smart man. I can appreciate the question. Yes. There's something in me that animates me. It makes me voracious and unscrupulous, predatory. But I can't tell you what that is. I can't show you what that is. I can only tell you that if you sell your soul for a bar of gold, you'll never have to worry again.